we can always get rid of them. I'm going to grab two extra for us. So I've got ours reserved, but I'm going to get a couple extra just because you never know. All right. Well, it's 9:33. We're going to start this call. Welcome, everybody. I'm really excited. Thanks so much for being on. Sky and I were we went to Mitchell today and met with two different couples at two different times. And we had great results. The first couple, I should let Sky share because I just went along and just nodded. And I tried to, actually the first couple was 60 and over. So I probably related to them a little easier than she did. When we started talking about Petticoat Junction, man, it was all in. They were in. They bought programs. Nobody even knows who Petticoat Junction is, but I know. Oh yeah, Lori knows. Lori's known. Vicky knows. Yep. Oh yeah, good. Oh yeah, hey, Sarah, you really know? I thought you were way too young. But anyway, they were just a really great couple, and she was not going to do the shakes. I said, no problem. Sky, no problem. So anyway, he ended up doing a program, and then she did everything but the shakes. But then she ended up ordering a box. So you never know. And then the next couple we went to, small world, such a small world. They were really good friends with another member that I have, family. So, and they both came in with T-kits. So it was great fun. And, the thing is I think in our minds, we think it's December. Nobody's going to start on a program in December. And so we kind of give up. And really, what we think about, we bring about. So if you think, okay, I'm just going to plant seeds, and I want you to plant seeds. This is the time I want you to plant seeds. And normally people don't come in. However, there are people that are ready to change their lives right now. And the people that we talk to are ready to change their lives right now. So needless to say, we had a very successful day. Now, there's some people that have got some stuff going on. I know. And I'm going to call on a few people. Vicki Glanzer, can you take your mute off? Okay, can you hear me? You're still muted. Suzan, Vicki Glanzer, we're going to talk about what she's got going.
Got it.
All right. Okay, great. All right. Thanks, Vicki. So tell us tomorrow what's going on.
Well, I'm trying to get people to come to this party. Not having a huge amount of success, but I have like 2 or 3 that have said maybe.
Yeah. And what are you offering?
Everybody's busy. What am I offering?
At the party. Is it a Christmas party? Is it a presentation? What is it?
It's a BBP/cap. I don't think any of my customers are going to be able to make it. I've talked to everybody, and they all have something else going on. Mm-hmm. It's just a bad night, I guess.
Yeah, it's a busy time of the year. It just is. That's the way it is. But
I also retailed a canister of Yes through somebody who couldn't make it but wants a canister, and I have 2 one-on-ones lined up for next Wednesday when Sky can come. So
all right, awesome, perfect. Good job. And then I don't see Sky on the call yet. Oh, there she is. Yeah, I see her on. Sky, tell us what you've got going.
Hold on, I gotta get out of the football watching party.
Oh, you guys are watching football? It's not the NFR? You're kidding. Okay, I forget.
Football fans, not NFR fans here in the house. Vikings, man. Vikings.
Oh, the Vikes are playing. Scott's probably watching the Vikes, Oregon. Oh, yeah, Roxanne's watching the Vikes. Okay, we're going to make this really short, because I got to watch the rodeo. Scott wants to watch the Vikes. Okay, Sky, tell a little bit tonight about what happened or today. And the week, what you've got. I mean, you've got a busy, your December is booked. I looked at your calendar today.
Yeah, it is booked. It's really booked. I'm already tired and it hasn't even started. That's terrible. Well, tonight we went to where were we? Mitchell, and had 2 BBPs, and they were referral BBPs. We had no idea who these people were. In fact, I asked Kath to come along because I was fearing for my life because they were both at their houses, which I honestly, it was scary, but they turned out to be really good people. And 2 were older people that were just
Like
fearing.
my age older.
That's way old. They were just, ready to make a change. And so it was the right timing. And they're going to start come January. Well, they're going to start out with the alkylate and the pure. And then come January 1st, they're going to start on the whole kit. And then another one was a younger couple that had, I don't know, kind of been plagued with cancer, the C word, which was scary, but they were just, again, ready to change their health and jumped on board with 2 transformation kits on both of them. So, and then tomorrow we're going to be up with Vicki doing her customer appreciation party / BBP, and then Thursday and Friday out with Don and Scott Horgan and Clint. So it's good. It's exciting to be back on the road.
It is. Yep, it is. It is. Thank you. It is exciting. It's a lot of fun. We're having a ton of fun. So, and then I'm going to see Kathy Manzi is out there. And Kath, you just must be on your phone. I want you to share, if you would. You guys don't know her. She's fairly new. She's been around 3 weeks maybe. New member up in Watertown. Kathy, I love what you're doing. I love what you're thinking about. I love your passion right now with what's going on in your business. Can you share with them kind of what you're thinking about and what you do a little bit?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. I run catering trucks to all the local businesses in town. I live in Watertown. I furnish them for their morning break or lunch break or whatever they need. But generally all the businesses only have like a 10-minute break. So I prepare a big breakfast every morning and I go from business to business, and they come out and they buy a sandwich or V8 or whatever they need. But what I'm trying to incorporate, because Marty and I just started this program, and Marty did the whole weight loss part of it to see if that would work. I did not. I need it, but I didn't do it. I just wanted to see if this was kind of a hoax, gimmick, whatever. Anyway, it's made me feel 20,000 times better. I did have my physical like last year, and they said that my cholesterol was really high, blah, blah, blah. If you don't get it under control, you're going to have to go on medication. Anyway, I just went in and had my physical again. I have been on this alkylate for, 2 or 3 weeks now, and doing the pure and doing the passion and the protein shakes, but still eating pizza. Anyway, so I went in, I had my physical, went in, and my cholesterol, all my labs that they did, my doctor says, oh, I guess the whole dietitian really worked for you. And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, the dietitian we sent you to, you must have followed it. I'm like, no, I didn't follow any of it. She's like, what? I said, no. I said, honest to God, I said, I started this Yoli thing, and I started taking this alkylate and whatever. My cholesterol was at 269. And when I went in for my physical 2 days ago, it was 220. My LDL levels was like at 160 something, and now it is at 120. And
Kath, this is Kathy, hold 1 second. This is only 3 weeks on the products, right?
Right.
And not following the program, still eating kind of crap.
I'm still eating pizza. Well, I haven't the last 2 days, but I was eating pizza and cupcakes and whatever. But anyway, and my triglycerides dropped down like 36 points. Anyway, she was just like, oh yeah, the dietitian. And it's like, no, it wasn't the dietitian, because I didn't change anything. Still drank Fountain Mountain Dew. So that to me was like, okay, this is for real. This is really helping. It's not a gimmick. So then it's like, now I want to like spread it to everybody. I want to try to incorporate it onto my trucks. I want to hang flyers. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like you want to go on a rooftop and say, hey, look at my cholesterol. But I don't know.
That's awesome. I love your story. I think it's, and because Kath is so new, I mean, the honor is what you get with Kathy. She's kind of an OBS girl. And the thing is, all of her friends know that about her. So she's very credible. And people are like, really? You're doing that? And she's like, yeah. So I'm really, really proud of you, Kathy. And I thank you for your story and just not even knowing I was going to call on you. So now I want to jump over to Suzan, because Suzan Eichler has got some stuff going on in Aberdeen, and I think that we need to hear what you've got going on. And
right.
I want to, and how you got that idea, kind of.
Oh, okay. Well, I had lots of stuff going on. We had a great open house on Saturday. Super time with new people, and some people coming back to the BBS, and so it was great. Thank you to Helvix and Harge for helping host that. It was awesome. Super good food too. Okay, this is unveiling. My promotion for January is called Shakes on the Go, bringing your shake to you. And it was birthed out of kind of conversations in different places. So the plan is every morning I'm going to be delivering shakes to downtown businesses and working like from 8:30 to 9 till noon and taking shakes right to people. And the reason I about is that I was visiting with somebody at Thanksgiving, and she works downtown, and she said, I love the Yoli shakes. I just wish somebody would bring me one. And I said, well, you're only 2 doors down from where they serve it on a coffee bar, And she says, yeah, but she said, I get 10 minutes between my clients. And she said, I can't walk 2 doors down, stand in line, wait for them to make it, and bring it back to me in 10 minutes. I'm late for my next appointment. And she said, if I could just get somebody to deliver it to me. Well, that kind of set off a little alarm in my little brain. And then I've been working with Kathy Manzi and watching her awesome food trucks. And I'm just thinking, okay, let's go for it. Let's deliver them shakes to the people. Who wants to go out and get their lunch, and yet they want to stay on a program because everybody makes those resolutions, and they still want to stay on their program, but yet, pretty soon they're calling Jimmy John's, or they're having pizza delivered, or they're not eating at all, So that's the campaign, and that's how I'm reaching out to different businesses downtown. And actually, we got some things set up with the coffee bar itself, and I'm just fired up about it. I just can't wait for it to get going here.
I love it.
And then, did you want me to share about tonight? Is anybody else on,
Wait,
Brian?
I want to hear. Yep. No, I want to hear from Aaron and Jill.
Oh, yeah.
I think they've got some stuff going. Tell us what you guys got going. I mean, I just heard through the grapevine. You guys never call me. No, I take that back. Jill called me. Jill did call me. So Jill, share with us a little bit what you got going.
Well, we went up to a vendor show here 2 weekends ago, and got a few names there. We've got a few members, one that goes and winters in Florida. So we're talking to her a little bit, trying to get her going with getting people on board. What else? Just, I don't know, just trying to bring people in, I guess.
Yep. Good job. Well, as long as there's action. The thing is, it's all about action. You've got to take action in order to get things done. Scott, Horgan, you guys always have millions of stuff going on. Anything that you want to share that you can share?
Did you say my name, Kathy?
I did. I said, is there anything that you've always got a lot of stuff going on? Is there anything you can share that you'd like to share to kind of inspire the rest of the group?
Yeah, so We're currently working on getting people to the event. We're super stoked that it's West River because it was a year ago this time that we decided to get off our butts and get rolling. And I'm excited that Sky's back on the road again. But what a cool thing. We got to go see their hunting operation. So now I get it. Like, we've all got these different income streams, and it's exciting to see the different things that we do, but yet how it all kind of weaves through and is part of our life. So we just continue to inspire those people below us. That's the biggest thing we're working on right now. So this week, Sky's coming out to hang with us to get potentially a grocery store on board. We have a grocery store and a couple gas stations selling product individually. So we're going to work with them this week, and also a gym, and the potential for a doctor, MD, doing a functional medicine thing. That's going to come next week. But those are some of the things we got working on in the background.
I love it.
And also, I was inspired about in February to get internet sales with Yoli. So that's like a background underground project I'm working on. But so stay tuned. We're going to see where we go with that.
I love that.
Our biggest thing we're doing right now is just getting the people below us to, work with us and for us like we all do, right?
Right, like building a team. I mean, you just got to build your team. That's what you have to do. So, and the thing is with Scott and Dawn, they're kind of a hard show to follow. So I really honestly think that they have a tougher time. I know that you guys don't think that, but because of their credibility, because of what they have as far as a business, but to build people underneath them and to give those people the belief that they can do this business and they don't have to be doctors is extremely difficult for Scott and Dawn, as it is for any doctor. So that is why, and Sky was the same way. So Sky's going to go out and work with their people and try to bring their people up and believe in themselves and believe that they can do this, because that's really, we just need to be able to have our team go to work, because you can't just sit back and do all the work yourself. That's not duplicable. It's not going to work. So speaking of the internet, Brian McCoy has been doing some calls. Who has been on those calls? Anybody? Raise your hand. Okay, Lori. Oh, go. Oh, great. So there's great. Sky, did you get on that call tonight? You didn't get on it tonight, did you? Okay, Susan, can you share? Okay, Roxanne was on. Yep. Okay, I wasn't on. I've not been on any of the calls. But Susan, could you share a little bit with the group? Because I think this was a huge point of interest for you, Scott, and for everybody out there. Vicki Glanzer, all of you. Share a little bit, Susan, please.
Well, he's been doing, on Monday nights, he's doing a training call, and is a Zoom that you need to register for. I don't know what type of software he's using, but it is actually Zoom. And I believe that it's going to be posted on his site called What's the BBS All About? ? So again, you're going to want to go and ask to be a part of that group as well, because that's where he's working from. But I tell you what, I was so excited tonight when I was telling Kathy about it. He had 75 people on this Zoom, and his training on there is so simple. He's walking through, his topic right now is how to share the BBS on Facebook. And he's walking through the do's and the don'ts, and rather than telling us, oh yeah, go grab a picture and then do this and then do that and blah, 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 blah. And so you lose people. I mean, people get frustrated and they quit trying to do it because they can't find what he's talking about. But he's bringing it up on the screen, and he shows you what to click, where to click, how to copy, how to paste, what to say, what not to say. And if you guys can get into, get yourselves onto the What's the BBS All About, that would be the best thing to do, is watch that recording from tonight. I was so excited about how simple he made it, and how anybody can just get on, whether you know how to run a computer or not, or, whether your first day in your new shoes, your new Facebook shoes or not. You can do this, guys. You can do it. And then he's also doing, every Thursday night, he's doing a BBS. And right now it's been on Facebook Live. It will be this Thursday night from that same site. But it will, he's switching it over to a Zoom again going forward. But he's showing us how to invite people to that BBS, that live Zoom, and he's bringing in testimonies. And I see Lori's nodding her head. She should be sharing too. It's so exciting. It's working, with Brian over the years. He is just on fire. And I think I see so much of what we did in the very beginning going on right now. And I just think things are just wild. That's all I can say. They're just wild. So,
I just think that Brian, he tells you exactly what to do, the do's and the do nots. Brian's making about 30 G a week, you guys, and he really doesn't have to do anything, but he does this because he loves it, and he loves us, and he loves people. And so for him to go in and do all this, and he's extremely credible. So I can't give enough kudos to Brian McCoy. He is amazing. So we need to jump on board and learn more about that. And Lori, I'm glad you are. But Scott Horrigan, your team would be phenomenal on that. And for those of you guys, I built my whole organization on Facebook. And it's been 5 years ago, so Facebook has changed a little bit. But when I started, nobody knew I didn't mention Yoli. Susan had no idea what I was doing when she called me and wanted to know what I was doing, because I never did mention Yoli. So, and that's one of the things, you never mention Yoli on your Facebook site, and you take it off of your Facebook site, and you don't tag people on the posts that you do, because they'll just go online and find out all about it, and guess what? They don't get the coaching. They think they can't do it, and So I love what Brian's doing, and I think that if we can get on those calls on Monday nights at 8 o'clock, right?
Right, 8 o'clock, yep. Monday night. Yep.
All right, maybe post that, Susan, if you would.
Yep, I'll put it on. Yeah,
okay.
I would. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, you guys, it's 9:55. Does anybody have, make sure that you get your rooms. You guys, tomorrow's the last day. Get your tickets. I'm working on a deal. Susan, I haven't even told you this, but Dr. Stukel Ben and I have talked about it. I'm going to try to get lesser tickets for just guests that don't cost $50. And as members, you know what? We're getting the value. It's there. The $50 is nothing for what we're getting that day. But guests, when you want to bring a guest, they're like, $50, and they don't really know. So I'm trying to work either on a bundle tickets, if we can get bundles, and then invite guests to come and maybe sell them anyway, I'm working on it. So I'm going to work on it all day tomorrow. As soon as I get something worked out, if I get something worked out, I'll immediately post it on the Bartlett Blue Diamond page. So I want you guys to I want to pack that house, you guys. There's room for 300 people. And quite frankly, it's not looking real good. We've got more people outside my organization than we do inside our organization. So let's really get people there, and especially your members, get them all there. But thank you all for being on this call. I love you all so very much, and we will see you next week. All right?
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.